Happy New Year, guys. It's 2024. I've never had a season overlapping years before, but we finally did it. It's been almost a year. Anyways, today we're going to talk about lawsuits. That's probably what I got because I'm outside right now and not in my house. And I'll probably sue that guy that I killed last month, even though I killed him, but it was self-defense. I claimed it as self-defense. Anyways, like I said, the topic today is lawsuits. What should I do? There's been a lot of lawsuits, specifically on video games, or we can talk about the main controversies, like controversy I just had last month around the Christmas time. So we can get straight to that. Today we're going to be taking a look at the lawsuits and controversies that Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation have faced. Or Microsoft and Sony, either one you want to call it. The first thing that we're starting up today was when a 9-year-old sued Nintendo for a baseball game. I read this lawsuit. I don't know what he's mad about. Apparently, the kid sued Nintendo for false advertisement, and there's no names on the players, just jersey numbers. The man is at least in his 40s. I wonder if he still feels accomplished.
I think it's obvious it's a green screen. A terrible one. I'm sorry, I was cold. Really? You got mad and sued Nintendo, a billion-dollar company, just because they forgot some names on a jersey? Preposterous. I don't even know what that word means. They forgot to put names on jerseys. Just like I forgot to put a background on the green screen. Oh, damn. Anyways. Fast enough. Mario Party? Yeah. It was a good game. I didn't play it. Everybody's played a Mario Party game before though, right? Mario Party 3 can't be different. Anyways, there were certain games that required you to move the stick and you would really want to move it fast so you can win the game. Some people wanted to do that. It was basically instructed in the old commercials back in the 90s to do that. And they started bleeding from their hand. So Nintendo sent gloves, but they obviously were not enough. So about a year later, in 1999, they made a sequel, Mario Party 2. Such an original name. Even Nintendo still remember this. I remember playing Mario Party Superstars, and they still have the warning on certain games like that, so they don't do that again. Even though the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers do not have this control stick that will give you blisters on your hand. Now the other one may give you blisters on your hand, but don't be an idiot. Here's another one of those big controversies, but in the modern age. Nintendo faced backlash for Joy-Con drift, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this. This started around 2 or 3 years after the Nintendo Switch's release date. Now, people were confused. I was confused too. Now, I have no Joy-Cons to show. You know why? Because I threw them out. Yeah, I would play on my brother's Switch a lot, and then I don't know where the Joy-Cons just started to suck. So I bought my own $70 Pro controller, which was amazing. It has not drifted. My brother broke it and I bought another one. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Parents. I think parents, because parents are very strict. They were trying to file lawsuits because their kids' controls were not working. So whenever people would try to send in their Joy-Cons for repairs, they would not even get the same Joy-Con back. So Nintendo may give free repairs sometimes, but where's your old controller? But here's the reason why the lawsuit was thrown out. Nintendo didn't face the lawsuit because of the agreement. So it's all the parents' fault that they did not read the agreement for their kid. Something about the EULA, some BS of that. But they found a loophole. Nintendo is free. It's not their fault. So they're not legally in trouble anymore. Woohoo, another W for Nintendo. Bowser. Not Doug Bowser. I thought it was Doug Bowser. I thought he betrayed Nintendo. No, it was actually Gay Bowser. I believe. He basically stole games. He sold them, and now he's in trouble. I think he got into trouble about a year or two ago. But he's in jail now, and he can no longer steal. This isn't the first time that Nintendo's games have been pirated or stolen. I mean, this happened back in like 2007, late 2000s, early 2010s probably, around the Wii era, whenever some dude stole a copy and he sold the games to others early. it was pirated. This was Super Mario Galaxy. Great game, by the way. But was it that good that you had to illegally distribute it to other people before the game's initial release date? Yes.
Now, enough of the Nintendo talk. Let's talk about Microsoft's Xbox. Now, Microsoft has quite a bit of controversy themselves, mostly beginning with them joining the gaming industry, just in general. Like, what were they going to do? It was just kind of random. It was announced in 2000 that they were just going to make a console. It almost felt random because Microsoft was just known for their technology, but I guess if they wanted to take an extra step, then it's right here.
No.
Go ahead and make gaming consoles compete with the competition. Now, I'm not saying that Microsoft could have made a bad console. Of course they didn't. But initially, this is what the Xbox looked like. Yeah.
What?
I don't think people knew what to think of. Was it going to be a good console? Was it going to be a big failure? It was actually kind of in the middle. This was actually kind of the competition. Here's another controversy, a bonus controversy. They were trying to buy Nintendo before they released the original Xbox. It's kind of weird, right? Now they're both pretty big. Just the thought of Microsoft trying to buy Nintendo for Xbox is just kind of weird. And they even said that they were a small Japanese video game company. Now that's just dissing a great company. You can't be doing that.
What?
So they move on from buying Nintendo and they start buying other companies instead. This is where we start the acquisitions. Now Microsoft is obviously known for their acquisitions, just buying stupid things. The first thing that comes to mind when I hear Microsoft acquisitions, I actually made an episode on this a couple years ago. And the main company I think of that they acquired was Rare. They made a couple games for Nintendo back on the Nintendo 64 around the late 90s, They made Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64, and there's a couple others in there too. Now, Microsoft, there was a couple companies that they didn't acquire, like there was Bungie, and they made 343 Industries to continue the Halo series. Now, Bungie actually recently got acquired by Sony, the PlayStation company. So is that an L for Xbox or what? I'm not going to get too deep into it. I've already talked about this. Another controversy that we're going to talk about is the quality declining within Xbox itself. Many people think Xbox is going to go down, that they're going to stop making games, and I kind of understand that because they're mainly just a technology company. They can continue making games, but I think it's obvious they see the quality is declining, which leads to our fourth and final section of Xbox controversies. Now, is Xbox dying? You heard it from me. I think it's obvious. Out of all the three big companies, it's for sure Xbox. I mean, the signs are right there.
That's enough of Xbox. PlayStation.